Happy Hoopsgiving, everybody. Today we feast on basketball. It's an in-state showdown as the UT Martin Skyhawks try to snap a 4-game skid and make the trek to Knoxville to take on the undefeated 7th-ranked Tennessee Volunteers. So great to have you with us. Mayan Patel alongside Steve Hamer, our wonderful crew. As one of the preeminent programs in college basketball once again this season. Skyhawks control the tip. Jahmai Mashack immediately with a takeaway. He leads his team in steals, averaging 2 a game for Tennessee.
When we talked about deflections, Coach Barnes wants about 40 deflections a game. It's charted, so you can already put that one on the board. They need 39 more.
Lanier comes up empty, and the ball wrestled away by Vladimir Salaridze, one of the most experienced players on this Skyhawks roster. UT Martin will rely on Trinka to run the point. Their leading scorer, Josue Grullon, not in the starting lineup as per usual, has not started in any of the first 6 contests. Ziegler, open look. He got it.
That one looked better, right? That rotation looked really good, right off the fingertips, and I think he felt that one go in.
Averaging just under a dozen points per game, had just 7 in the win over Baylor as UT Martin counters. It's Matija Zuzic, the junior from Serbia.
Zuzic is not going to be afraid to shoot that, and Tennessee better be anticipating a lot of threes going up from the Skyhawks.
Inside, Milicic through the contact.
Igor does that really well, just cutting through the paint. This is where Tennessee's really got to make hay. They have the decided height advantage. I think they pride themselves, obviously, in their physicality, and they want to get something going to the basket.
Open look, Milicic knocks it down.
That makes him so effective. You know, the ball gets reversed. It all starting with a good look to get a great look, and you end up with a terrible look.
Nothing doing for the Skyhawks, who have 5 fresh legs waiting at the scorer's table. Lanier, corner 3 is money.
There's that man again. I mean, once he gets...
Mashack, top of the key.
Good shot by Mashack, though. Mashack's really worked on his game. Adding that to the repertoire will really help the Volunteers down the stretch.
A.J. Hopkins can't connect. Grullon, mid-range jumper is good. Josue Grullon, leading scorer for UT Martin, averaging over 18 a game, picks up the bucket.
Josue, you know, we talked about this before the game, but he bears a strong...
him as the game continues. Gainey at the line.
Factor on the Skyhawks.
One. Lopa in trouble. Grullon, 5 to shoot. Working on Mashack, one of the best defenders in the country. 2 to shoot. Desperation shot goes.
Oh, show me something, young fella. Off balance, off the wrong foot with the 3. That's fantastic.
Milicic on the other end for Tennessee, and the lead back to 6.
Tennessee really going small here, with Dubar being the biggest, along with Cade Phillips on the floor.
Ziegler inside to Phillips, who flushes it.
Wow, what a tremendous pass. Again, Zakai has that knack for poking and prodding and getting into the heart of the paint, and found an open Cade Phillips with a flush.
Ziegler, top 5 in program history in assists, finds Phillips, who had 3 dunks against Baylor. Finishes at the rim again. Falopa cleans it. Jordan Gainey gives to Mashack inside. Akpara.
That is the type of offense that Coach Barnes really wants. He
muscles the rebound.
Phillips is getting better and better in terms of knowing where he needs to be to best give his team an opportunity at a second chance.
And the 3 falls for Chaz Lanier, his 2nd of the game.
Sometimes I think Chaz is angry at the rim. He doesn't even want to touch the rim. It's all tickling the twine.
6 points, all from beyond the arc. Lanier 2 for 5 from 3-point land in this one. Lopa inside, Bukmirovic finishes.
Good 2-man game. Little give and go action.
Andrea Bukmirovic, the sophomore from Serbia, playing his first action of the season. His first points of the season. 9-point ball game, inside 10 to play in the half. Lanier creates space and knocks it down.
Wow. Again, you add a little by a little by a little with Chaz Lanier. So now all of a sudden, you know, he's a great shooter. You close out on him. Well, you close out too hard, he's going to dribble, drive, get to his sweet spot, rise up and knock it down.
Leading all scorers with 8 in the ball game. Grion gives to Falopa. Back to Grion, backdoor cut, spins through traffic and gets it to go.
Cade Phillips really turning into a great defender.
And finish at the other end.
He's got to be able to finish those, though. I know that's a tough ankle. It's all hand, but he's got to be able to finish that.
Mashack inside. We'll head to the line.
Great cut, right? Again, those are two upperclassmen.
Picks up
the toughness and the tenacity and the stick-to-itiveness of a Jamon Mashack. How was on the defensive end causes that.
Lead is 11. Dubar knocks it down. Garland Stone Dubar, one of the 4 we get to that point. 14-point lead for Tennessee. It's the largest of the game as Josue Grion knocks down the triple and the foul.
Wow, Josue, a screen, double screen there. Josue turns around and just knocks it down.
For the 5th time in now 7 games, cannot convert. Bring the pressure, Ziegler no trouble breaking it. 2.5 to play in the first half. Tennessee by 11. Lanier leads the balls with 8. Here's Ziegler, will drive, looking baseline, Phillips, almost. 46% free throw shooter this season. Phillips knocks them both down, so Tennessee.
That is a lingering injury from the summer. Spent a lot of time in and out of the lineup. And just when he was, you know, kind of re-emerging as someone that's going to be counted on from the post, he gets his season cut short. Great looking shot there.
Skyhawks post, Falopa knocks down the triple. 10-point ball game, under 2 to play. Lanier, Ziegler. Akpara to the rim.
They're only up by 12 points with a chance to really cut it.
Lanier, corner 3, good.
Can't be happy about that if you were the Scout.
Milicic inside to Akpara. Knocked away. Here's Grion, under 30 seconds in the half. Grion to the rim, too strong. Lanier slows
He did
it
everything
down.
but finish that.
Yeah.
He's got to be able to knock that one down. Absorbed the contact, got to the rim.
Ziegler, 5 to shoot. Gainey, no. Milicic at the horn, too strong. First half comes to a close. Tennessee, its largest lead of the game, the ball game, to go along with his 7 points as well. Tennessee basketball to begin the second half. Near the leading scorer gives to Ziegler. His 3 is good. Zakai Ziegler's second 3-pointer of the game.
But again, the Skyhawks, they're just really getting into the offense a little bit too late, creating those turnovers.
Lanier, 15-footer, too strong. Akpara the board and the finish.
That's a spot just a little bit, but as a big guy, man, I want to absorb that contact and go up and score.
Stefano Falopa drives baseline. Inside Radakovic falling away. Too strong. Falopa knocked away.
Man. Wow.
Felix Akpara bringing the pre-Thanksgiving stuffing. Falopa throws it over Z. Milicic, right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Gainey. Free throw line. Knocks it down. Jordan Gainey the bucket.
He really needed to see that one go. Gainey being that helpline defender.
Ziegler to the rim. Finishes on the left side. Minutes committed by Tennessee. Von Trinka gives to Salaridze. Working on Phillips. Nowhere to go. Cortijo gets the floater.
Good floater from Cortijo. That's better on the offense. Got to where they wanted to. So Bishop Boswell, they're certainly hoping that he can take on that primary role.
Boswell, the freshman from Charlotte. Meshack finishes on the right side.
Great dribble drive from Jamon Meshack. Utilizing those 2 dribbles. Getting right there to his spot for the layup.
Rinze gives to Grullon. Knocks it down. Josue Grullon.
Action. And going right back into man.
Here's Meshack, who spins and finishes. Jamon Meshack with the bucket and the foul.
Jamon Meshack, again, this is what he does so.
Tennessee Volunteers.
And I remember him, moving to the Chattanooga area. He was all the buzz, right? You got this.
Trinka up ahead. Dubar had his hands on it. Yang can finish through contact. Gainey ahead. Akpara to the rack.
What a great.
Arlen Stone Dubar, top of the key. Too strong. Grullon controls for the Skyhawks. UT Martin hasn't scored in the last 3 minutes. Akpara, another rejection.
Hey man, it's a.
Now with 8 points and 4 blocks is the mean for Cal State Northridge.
He's going to be counted upon this year,
yep.
Right? For some productivity for Coach Shulman. He's got that frame, kind of a wiry frame, but he's strong, can defend, and can rebound.
And he can shoot. Jazz Lanier with another 3. 5 on the shot clock. Ziegler swings it to Lanier. Corner 3, in and out. Akpara the board and the putback.
That's the way to shoot it.
7 rebounds. 56-29 Tennessee lead. Just over 8 minutes remaining. More traffic in the paint. Here's Ziegler ahead. Dubar to the rim.
Really like Dubar. What more can you say?
Skyhawks are 0 for their last 5 from the floor. Terrence Kenyard has it tipped. It was Lanier who got a hand on it. UT Martin, we've got to get you up there to the parade on a float at some point. Maybe in the future. Again, 7:39 left in this one. Stefano Falopa not scoring. Had the leading scoring duo in the country last year in Jordan Sears and Jacob Cruz. But it is a new era in Martin for the Skyhawks. Gabe Phillips with the bucket for Tennessee. He now has 6 points for the Vols.
Great cut.
Good. Shot clock resets to 20. Vols coming off in Elite 8, the second in program history last season. Milicic is on the receiving end of the alley-oop.
Zakai Ziegler, again, just a willing passer. Missed the 3 door cut. Great finish from Igor.
That's the motto for this Tennessee team. It's INAM. It's not about me. Zakai Ziegler certainly epitomizes that. Tennessee has been top 15 in the country in its assist rate in each of his 3 full seasons on.
They're deep, they got shooters, and they're always going to play defense.
It's a very veteran team, 11 scholarship players as Ziegler knocks down the 3. 7 of them have played 3.
Finally.
Just over 4 minutes remain. Grullon quiet in the second half. Fights through the contact. All taken away by UT Martin. On the other end, a swat by Milicic. Averaging just under 10 minutes per game, but Radikovic.
Coach, you got to be happy about that if you're a Skyhawk fan. You got to be exceedingly happy about that.
Lanier, 15-footer is good. Jazz Lanier, 16 in the game. Can't get it to go. Bishop Boswell. Gainey.
He can also finish at the rim.
Can't connect it. Long rebound, Milicic. 12 rebounds in the contest. First time since February that Tennessee has had 2 players double digits rebounds. Gainey's 3 is good. Zuzic, right wing, too strong. Knocked around, Milicic controls. Lanier lost the handle. Go on train
for 5.5 hours to get to Knoxville to play a basketball game and turn around.
Year guard transfer from UNF. He's from Tennessee. He got a high school first team all conference last year and a coveted land out of the transfer portal for Rick Barnes. Leads this Tennessee team offensively. Another takeaway for the Vols. Boswell inside. Dubar with the finish.
Bishop Boswell with the eyes open.
Looking for the rim. Can't find the bucket. Rebounded by Gavin Paul, the freshman into the contest.
How about you, Gavin? Get in there and get yourself into the stat sheet.
Grant Hurst with the bucket.
Is within me. Great head and shoulders fake and get to the rim, Grant Hurst.
Second field goal of the season for the redshirt junior who transferred in from UT Martin. Gets the bucket against his prior school. Under 15 to play. Dubar controls and Tennessee can run out the clock. An emphatic victory on their home floor here at the Summit. Tennessee improves to 7-0 on the year. A 78-35 win over the UT Martin Skyhawks.
Impressive win for the Tennessee Volunteers. A little bit of a tune-up for the action that is to come here in the next couple of weeks. They've got just a few more tune-ups, but just an impressive win. Great showing today from all of the Volunteers that played.